Election lawyer Romulo Macalintal has challenged this postponement of the village polls before the Supreme Court. Mike Navalio now joins us with details. Mike.
Hi, Carmina. Veteran election lawyer Romulo Macalintal earlier this morning filed a petition before the Supreme Court challenging the constitutionality of Republic Act number 11935, which postpones the barangay elections to October 2023. Macalintal argued Congress cannot postpone barangay elections nor extend the term of village officials. It can only fix the term of office through a law. The power to postpone elections, he said, is within the exclusive jurisdiction of the Commission on Elections after it has determined that serious causes warrant such postponement. Under the Omnibus Election Code, serious causes for postponing elections include violence, terrorism, and loss or destruction of election paraphernalia or records that make holding of elections impossible. Macalintal said there was no prior determination if any of these serious causes exist. He accused Congress of overstepping its constitutional boundaries and assuming a function reserved to COMELEC. He asked what would prevent Congress from creating a law postponing the elections for other national and local elective positions and from continuously postponing the barangay elections based on the flimsiest of reasons. What the Congress in effect is doing, he said, is to appoint barangay officials since those whose term will expire on December 31, 2022 will be allowed to serve in a holdover capacity until November 30, 2023. He said appointment of a barangay official is not allowed and violates the electorate's right to due process, as voters will be forced to accept the appointed barangay leaders, whether they like them or not, and without notice and hearing. Macalintal also cited costs involving in rescheduling the conduct of the village polls. COMELEC Chair George Garcia earlier told House lawmakers the poll body will need 10 billion pesos if the barangay and SK polls will be held in May 2023 and 17 billion pesos if conducted in December 2023. Last week, President Ferdinand Bongbong Marcos Jr. signed RA 11935 into law, resetting the schedule of the barangay and SK polls to the last Monday of October 2023. COMELEC has already started printing the ballots for the December 2022 polls, only to halt it to reflect the October 30, 2023 date in the next batch of ballots. Macalintal urged the High Court to issue a temporary restraining order to stop the implementation of the law. However, he clarified that he is not opposed to postponing the Sangguniang Kabataan elections since SK membership was created only by a law which Congress can amend at any time. Carmina.
All right, so this only means one thing for the COMELEC, Mike, that they have to still continue preparing for at least the barangay elections unless this question is put to rest.
That's right, Carmina, and that's what COMELEC Chair George Garcia said in a recent press conference, that they will continue preparing for December 2022 polls just in case the Supreme Court will issue a TRO in favor of the petitioner Romulo Macalintal. Carmina?
Santa Ana in Cagayan placed under a state of calamity due to the damage left behind by Neneng. We're now joined by our correspondent Rainiel Pawid for an update on the situation there. Rainiel, over to you.
Good noon, Carmina. The town of Santa Ana in Cagayan is now under a state of calamity after hit by Typhoon Neneng. In a report of the Municipal Disaster Risk Reduction and Management Council, more than 800 families and 16 barangays are affected by the typhoon, particularly Barangay San Vicente, Central, and Bato Parada. Carmina, upon roaming the village, we've seen residents taking advantage of the scorching sunlight to dry their soaked palay. According to the Municipal Disaster Risk Reduction and Management Council, an initial 1.6 million peso loss and damage was accounted for the fishery sector, while almost 1 million peso in livestock. In crops, almost 6 hectares of land is still flooded and covered with mud. In Barangay Santa Clara, 2 landslides were recorded this morning, and local rescue department assured that clearing operation will be done today. Meanwhile, classes in Santa Ana private and public schools are suspended today, as well as the government offices. Carmina?
Thanks a lot, Rainiel Pawid.